Hey, what's up guys, it's Styles here. Welcome back to another Pokemon pixel art tutorial video. If you're new to the channel, welcome and hope you can join us for some more Pokemon pixel art tutorials. Or other pixel art tutorials. Whatever you fancy. In this video, we are going to continue where we were working on last time. In the last video we were working on over here. And now we are going to finish filling in this gap right here and hopefully more. We will see where we get to. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start on top of this left mossy cobblestone. We're going to place a cyan glazed terracotta on top of it, going to right 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to place on top of that right cyan glazed terracotta on top of it, going to the right 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, in between this little gap down below, we're going to place a cyan glazed terracotta between there. And then to the left of the top cyan glazed terracotta over here on the left side, we are going to place a cyan concrete going to left 2. 1, 2. On the top of that right cyan concrete, we are going to place us light blue wool. And then to the left of the light blue wool, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. On top of that light blue wool, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. And to the right of that cyan concrete powder up top, we're going to place us light blue wool. Underneath that right light blue wool, we are going to place a cyan wool. To the right of the cyan wool, we are going to place a cyan concrete. On top of that cyan concrete, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. To the right of the cyan concrete powder, we're going to place a cyan concrete. On top of that right cyan concrete, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. And then to the left of that top cyan concrete powder, we're going to place this light blue wool going up 2. 1, 2. To the right of that top light blue wool, we'll place this light blue wool going up 2 again. 1, 2. To the left of the light blue wool up top, we're going to place us light blue concrete. On top of that light blue concrete, we are going to place us cyan concrete powder. And then we're going to go over here to the left on top of the light blue wool. And we're going to place us cyan concrete powder on top of it going up 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then we are to go on top of this light blue wool on the right. We are going to place us cyan wool on top of it, and on top of that cyan wool, we're going to place a cyan concrete. Okay, to the right of that cyan concrete up top, we're going to place a cyan wool going down 3. 1, 2, 3. On top of the cyan wool at the very top, we'll place a dark prismarine on top of it. And to the right of that dark prismarine, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. Over here in this left gap, we're going to fill this all in with cyan wool. Okay, and then we are going to go back down. And we're going to start on top of that top left cyan glazed terracotta. We're going to place a cyan glazed terracotta on top of it going to right 2. 1, 2. And then on top of that right cyan glazed terracotta, we're going to place this cyan glazed terracotta going all the way up. Alright. From there, we are going to go ahead and we are going to place us we'll go over here on top of the left cyan glazed terracotta and we'll replace us cyan wool on top of it. To the right of the cyan wool, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. Yeah, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder going all the way to the far right. And then on top of that right cyan concrete powder, we're going to place a cyan wool going back to left 2. 1, 2. And to the left of that cyan wool, we're going to place the cyan concrete powder going to left 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then we are going to place us on top of that right cyan. We're going to place on top of the left cyan wool, just over here. I'm going to place a cyan wool going all the way up and stopping 1 block before the very top. And then on top of that cyan wool, we are going to place us light blue concrete powder. Alright, and then we are going to place we're going to go down to the very bottom at the far right. We're going to place this cyan wool to right, the cyan wool at the very bottom. To right that cyan wool, we're going to place the cyan concrete powder to right 2, 1, 2. And then we are going to go ahead and in this gap over here on the left, we're going to fill this all in with cyan wool. Okay. From there, what we are going to do is we're going to place to right of the cyan concrete powder, cyan wool going to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. And then to right of the to right of the cyan wool, we are going to place the cyan concrete going up 3, 1, 2, 3. To right that cyan concrete up top, we're going to place the cyan concrete going all the way back down. To the left the cyan concrete at the very bottom, we're going to place the cyan wool going all the way to the left. Okay, and then we're going to go back over here to right. To left that top cyan concrete, we're going to place us cyan wool going to left 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to place a cyan concrete powder going to left 2 with that cyan wool, 1, 2. To the left of that cyan concrete powder, we'll place the cyan wool to the left of it. And then on top of that cyan wool, we're going to place the cyan concrete powder going back to right 2, 1, 2. To the right of that cyan concrete powder up top, we're going to place us light blue concrete powder, or sorry, light blue concrete. And then to the right of that light blue concrete, we're going to place a cyan wool. On top of that cyan wool, we're going to place this light blue concrete. And to the left of that light blue concrete, we are going to place a light blue wool. On top of that light blue wool, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. And then we are going to place to the right of that cyan concrete powder, light blue wool going to the right 2, 1, 2. On top of that left light blue wool, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. And then light blue wool to the right of it 2, 1, 2. On top of that right light blue wool, we're going to place a light blue wool going to right 2, 1, 2. And on top of that right light blue wool, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. To the left of that cyan concrete powder up top, we're going to place us cyan wool going up 2, 1, 2. To the left of that bottom cyan wool, we're going to place us cyan concrete. And then underneath that cyan concrete, we are going to place us cyan wool going to the left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Underneath that left cyan wool, we're going to place a cyan concrete. And then we are going to place us, we're going to place her to the left of that cyan concrete, we're going to place a cyan wool. And then we are going to place us to the right of the cyan concrete, cyan wool going down 3, 1, 2, 3. And then to the left of that cyan wool at the very bottom, we're going to place the cyan concrete going to left 3, 1, 2, 3. On top of that left cyan concrete, we are going to place the cyan wool. Okay, and then in between, on top of the cyan concrete down here, we're going to place this cyan concrete powder on top of that. And then to the right of this light blue concrete powder, we're going to place this cyan concrete in this gap right here to the right. And then we are going to I'm going to go ahead and fill in these gaps right here with cyan wool. Okay. So from there, what we are going to do is we are going to go up top to right of the cyan concrete powder. We're going to place the cyan wool going down 2, 1, 2. To the right of the cyan wool at the very bottom, we're going to place the cyan wool. Underneath the right cyan wool, we're going to place the cyan concrete going to left 2, 1, 2. To the left of that cyan concrete, we're going to place the cyan wool. Underneath that cyan wool, we're going to place the cyan concrete. And to the left of that cyan concrete, we're going to place a cyan wool. And then underneath that cyan wool, we're going to place a cyan concrete. And then place cyan wool to the left of that cyan concrete. And then we are going to place us cyan wool in between underneath the cyan wool that we place. Or to the left of that cyan concrete. And then on top of this left cyan concrete, we're going to place a cyan wool going to left 3, or sorry, to right 3, 1, 2. Pick the right block, 1, 2, 3. And then one cyan wool underneath the right cyan wool. Okay, underneath that right cyan wool, we are going to place us light blue wool going to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to place us light blue wool underneath that right light blue wool. To the left of the bottom light blue wool, we are going to place us cyan concrete powder. And then to the left of that cyan concrete powder, we'll place a cyan wool. To the right of the cyan, or to the right of the light blue wool at the very bottom, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. And on top of the cyan concrete powder, we'll place this light blue concrete powder. To the right of that light blue concrete powder, we'll place this cyan concrete powder going up 2, 1, 2. And then to the left of the cyan concrete powder, up top we'll place this light blue wool to left 2, 1, 2. To the left of the light blue wool, we'll place this light blue concrete. Top of the light blue concrete, we'll place a cyan concrete going one on top of the light blue concrete. And then to the right of that cyan concrete, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. One to the right of that cyan concrete. To the right of that cyan concrete, we are going to place this light blue wool. And then we are going to place us this upright diagonal from that light blue wool. We're going to place this cyan concrete going up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then upright diagonal from that cyan concrete, we're going to place the cyan concrete up 1, upright diagonal 1. Then we're going to go down right diagonal from that cyan concrete, and we're going to place us cyan concrete going to right 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and fill this gap in with cyan wool. Okay, so from there, we are gonna we're gonna go up top over here to the right, and we're placed to the left of that cyan wool, cyan concrete. To the left of that cyan concrete, we're gonna place us dark prismarine. And then to the left of that dark prismarine, we're going to place a cyan concrete going all the way down. To the left of the cyan concrete up top, we're going to place this dark prismarine going down 2, 1, 2. To the left of the dark prismarine up top, we're going to place a cyan glazed terracotta. And then on top of the dark prismarine on the far right, we're going to place, no, not the far right, sorry. On top of this dark prismarine on the left, we're going to place a dark prismarine going to left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And to the left of that dark prismarine, we're going to place a cyan concrete all the way to the left. In between this gap down below, we're going to fill in this gap with cyan concrete. To the right, or over here on the left, we're going to place us dark prismarine going all the way to the right, stopping on top of that right dark prismarine. And then on top of the right dark prismarine, we're going to place this dark prismarine going up 1. To the left of that dark prismarine, we'll place a cyan glazed terracotta. To the left of the cyan glazed terracotta, we're going to place this dark prismarine to left 2, 1, 2. To the left of the dark prismarine, we'll place us gray concrete powder. On top of the gray concrete powder, we're gonna place this cage with log. Going to the right 2. 1, 2. To the right of the cage with log, we're gonna place a cyan terracotta. To the right of the cyan terracotta, we'll place this gray concrete powder. To the right of the gray concrete powder, we'll place us gray concrete. To the right of the gray concrete, we're gonna place us cyan glazed terracotta. Then we are gonna place us underneath the cyan glazed terracotta. We're gonna place this cyan concrete going all the way down. And then on top of the dark prismarine, we'll place the cyan concrete going up to 1, 2. And then to the right, that bottom cyan concrete, we'll place the cyan concrete 1 to the right. And below this little gap right here, we'll fill this in with cyan concrete. And then we are going to fill in this little gap right here with cyan concrete powder. Like that. And then we are going to place us, we're going to go back over here to the left on top of this, on top of the brown glazed terracotta. Okay, sorry. On top of the right occasion with log, we are going to place us brown glazed terracotta going to right 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, sorry, 4. Going to right 4. To the left of the brown glazed terracotta, we are going to place us. We're going to place us mossy stone bricks. To the left of the occasion with log, we are going to place us gravel. To the left of the gravel, we are going to place us andesite. On top of the andesite, we are going to place us gray glazed terracotta. To the right of the gray glazed terracotta, we're going to place us gray concrete powder. On top of the gray concrete powder, we're going to place this dark prismarine. To the right of the gray concrete powder, or sorry, to the right of the gray, to the right of the dark prismarine, we're going to place us gray concrete. To the right of the gray concrete, we are going to place us bedrock. And then to the right of that bedrock, we're going to place us light gray concrete. To the right of that light gray concrete, we're going to place us gold ore. And then on top of that gold ore, we'll place us gray concrete powder. To the right of that gray concrete powder, we're going to place us light gray wool. Going to right 2, 1, 2. To the right of the light gray wool, we're going to place this brown glazed terracotta. On top of the brown glazed terracotta, we're going to place this light gray concrete. To the left of the light gray concrete, we are going to place us cyan terracotta. To the left of that cyan terracotta, we are going to place us gray wool. Okay, and then we're going to go down in between this little gap right here. On top of that right brown glazed terracotta, we are going to place us granite. To the right of the granite, we're going to place this cage with log. And then in between this gap right here, we'll fill this in with dark prismarine. Okay, then we're going to go over here, the far left. And we are gonna place on top of the cyan, yes, on top of the cyan glazed terracotta on the far left, we'll place this dark prismarine going up to 1, 2. On top of that dark prismarine, we're gonna place us andesite. To the right of the andesite, we're gonna place us gray concrete. To the right of the gray, or on top of that gray concrete, we're gonna place us mossy stone bricks. On top of the mossy stone bricks, we'll place this mossy cobblestone. To right at the mossy cobblestone, we're gonna place us bedrock. On the top of the bedrock, we'll place us emerald ore. To the right of the bedrock, we're gonna place us gray concrete. And on top of and to the right of the gray concrete, we'll place us dark prismarine. On top of that right dark prismarine, we are gonna place us gray wool. And on top of that gray wool, we are gonna place us gray concrete. To the left of the gray concrete, we are gonna place us cyan terracotta going up to. To the left of that cyan terracotta, we'll place this gray concrete going down 2, 1, 2. To the left of that top cyan terracotta. To the left of the top gray concrete, we'll place this dark prismarine. Now underneath that dark prismarine, we'll place this gray concrete going all the way down. Okay, then when you go down to the left of the mossy cobblestone, we'll place us gray wool. Underneath that gray wool, we are going to place us gray glazed terracotta. To the left of the gray glazed terracotta, we are going to place us cyan glazed terracotta. And then underneath that cyan glazed terracotta, we're going to place this mossy cobblestone. Underneath the mossy cobblestone, we're going to place this emerald ore. And then underneath the emerald ore, we're going to place us dark prismarine all the way down. Okay, so from there, in this gap up top over here to the left, we are just going to fill this all in with dark prismarine. Okay. Now I'm going to go up top over here underneath this top right dark prismarine, and we're going to place this gray concrete, cyan concrete underneath it. Underneath the cyan concrete, we're going to place us cyan glazed terracotta going down 2, 1, 2. And then underneath the cyan glazed terracotta, we'll place a cyan concrete going all the way to the left. Then we're going to fill in this gap right here with dark prismarine. Then we're going to place on top of the left dark prismarine, we're going to place a cyan glazed terracotta going all the way up, stopping to the right of this gray wool up top here. On top of that cyan glazed terracotta, we are going to place a dark prismarine. On top of that right dark prismarine, we're going to place us gray concrete. On top of that gray concrete, we are going to place us gray wool. Then we are going to place us we're going to place to right of the gray wool up top dark prismarine. Underneath that dark prismarine, we're going to place a cyan glazed terracotta going down 2, 1, 2. Underneath that cyan glazed terracotta, we are going to place us cyan wool going to the right 2, 1, 2. To the right at the bottom cyan glazed terracotta, we're going to place this cyan wool going to right 2, 1, 2. On top of the left cyan wool, we're going to place this cyan glazed terracotta going up 2, 1, 2. Then to right at the bottom cyan glazed terracotta, we are going to place us cyan concrete going to right 2, 1, 2. Then we are going to place down right diagonal from that cyan concrete going down going to right 3, 1, 2, 3. So down right diagonal right 3. Then we're going to place us cyan concrete underneath the right cyan concrete. Then we're going to place down right diagonal again cyan concrete. Let's make this one go to the left 2. So down right diagonal left 2, 1, 2. Or I could have just said, let's go right underneath. Let's go to right 2 with, okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Anyway, we're going to place this to the left of that bottom cyan glazed terracotta. Or sorry, the left of that bottom Cyan concrete, we'll place a cyan glazed terracotta going to left 2, 1, 2. And then we're gonna do the same thing underneath the left. Cyan glazed terracotta, we're gonna place a cyan glazed terracotta going to the right 2, 1, 2. Underneath that left cyan glazed terracotta, we're gonna place a cyan wool. Underneath that cyan wool, we're gonna place a cyan glazed terracotta. Okay, then we're gonna place the left of this cyan terracotta at the very bottom. Dark prismarine going to left 2, 1, 2. To the left of that dark prismarine, we're gonna place a cyan glazed terracotta. On top of that cyan glazed terracotta, we're gonna place this dark prismarine. Underneath the cyan glazed terracotta at the very bottom, we are gonna place a gray concrete powder. To the right of the gray concrete powder, we're gonna place this mossy cobblestone. To the right of the mossy cobblestone, we're gonna place us gold ore. Okay, and then we are going to go ahead and fill in this little gap down below with cyan concrete. Okay, and then we are gonna go to the right of the cyan glazed terracotta at the very bottom right here. We're gonna place us dark prismarine going to the right 2 of it, 1, 2. To the right of that dark prismarine, we are going to place us a gray concrete powder. To the right of that gray concrete powder, we are going to place us cyan terracotta. To the right of that cyan terracotta, we're going to place this mossy cobblestone. To the right of the mossy cobblestone, we're going to place this emerald ore. On top of the emerald ore, we're going to place us dark prismarine going all the way to the left on top and stopping on top of that right dark prismarine. Okay, then over here on the right, we are going to place us cyan glazed terracotta going up 3 on top of the gray glazed terracotta. 1, 2, 3. To the left of the middle cyan glazed terracotta, we are going to place us cyan concrete going to left 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to place underneath that right cyan concrete going all the way to the left. Underneath it. There we go. And then in between this little gap right here, we'll place this cyan concrete. Okay. To the right of the cyan concrete, to the right of the cyan glazed terracotta. On the right side at the bottom, we're going to place the cyan glazed terracotta to the right. And then we are going to place this on top of the bedrock gray concrete going up 2. 1, 2. And then to the right of the gray concrete at the very top, we'll place this gray wool. And then we're going to go back to left, or we're going to go up left diagonal from that top gray concrete. We're going to place gray concrete up left diagonal. Now up left diagonal from that gray concrete, we're going to place this gray wool. Going up left diagonal, 2 to the left, 1, 2. So we want 1 and then 2 to the left, and then we're going to go up left diagonal with gray concrete again, going 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3. Up left diagonal again, gray concrete, 1. Alright, and then we are going to fill in all of these gaps right here, or all this gap with dark prismarine. Okay, and then we are gonna go over here to the right. Yeah, we're gonna start on top of this gray wool on the right here, and we're gonna place this dark prismarine on top of it. To the left of that dark prismarine, we're gonna place this gray wool. On top of the dark prismarine, we're gonna place this gray wool, and then we are going to place on top of that gray wool, gray concrete. On top of the gray concrete, we are going to place a dark prismarine going up We'll go up one. To the left of that dark prism, we're going to place this gray wool going up 2. 1, 2. Left the gray wool at the very top, we'll place this gray wool. On top of that left gray wool, we are going to place this gray concrete. And to the right of that gray concrete, we're going to place this dark prism going to the right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Underneath that right dark prism, we're going to place this gray wool. Left that gray wool, we're going to place this dark prism going all the way to the left. Underneath that right dark prism, we're going to place us gray wool. And to the right of the dark prism at the very top, we are going to place us... Well, actually, we're going to place us upright diagonal from the gray wool. We're going to go all the way up to the very top, just to keep going upright diagonal. Like this. So 3 upright diagonal, just ones. Okay, and then we're going to go up top over here to the far left. And we are going to place on top of that left dark prism cyan concrete powder going up 2. 1, 2. And then we are going to place the we'll place to right at that cyan concrete powder at the very bottom. We'll place the cyan concrete going up 2. 1, 2. To right the cyan concrete up top, we're going to place a cyan concrete 1 to the right up top, and then we're going to fill in this gap up here with dark prismarine. Okay, from there we are going to we'll go over here to the left underneath the gray terracotta, and we'll place us gray concrete going to left 2. 1, 2. So underneath it left 2, and then we are gonna place down left diagonal from that gray concrete going to left 2 again. 1, 2. Then we are gonna place to left of the gray terracotta black concrete powder, and then underneath or left of the gray concrete below that black concrete powder, we're gonna place this black concrete powder going up 2. 1, 2. And then place this 1 black concrete powder to the left at the bottom of that black concrete powder. Then from there, we are going to go ahead and we are going to fill in the rest of these gaps right here in this area with gray concrete. Alright, and then that will be the end of this video. And so we finished filling in this this section that we're working on. There we go. So in the next video, we will probably work over or wait a little bit more to the left when I work on our next section that I was trying to do, which is gonna be like right here. And then we are going to go from there. I'm gonna try to get all of that done in the next video. We'll do this section, and then we're gonna work our way up a little bit more across, work on the next section, and then it shouldn't be too much left. We'll do probably a little bit more across, and then we'll go back underneath and work on finishing that up. And then that should help our progress a bit more. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hopefully you can join me again in the next one. We are getting very close, so remember to keep thinking about what you guys want to see for the next tutorial videos. I will be coming out with that video hopefully as soon as I get this Pokemon tutorial completed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.